Maintenance tip featuring your hot water heater. People tend to be scared of their hot water heaters because they're just a giant bomb, but it's not that scary. What you have is down here, you've got like the boiler. Behind here, you've got a little panel that shows you like the flames lit, which it's not right now because it's full. This is the little control box, and this is like the propane coming in. In my case, it's propane. And then everything above this drain here is basically just a giant water tank. So it's not quite so scary. A couple things you have to do to maintain it are pretty easy. You've got this water overflow valve here, and what that is if the temperature gets too high, if your water pressure inside the tank gets too high, it will come out through this valve, and mine in this case is plumbed, so it just goes out the wall. But you can see here, there's usually like a little thread, so you can put a hose on and drain it through there. And it's good every once in a while just to come in and use this little pull valve here and just flush it out. Sometimes sediment will build up, and you don't want sediment in there building up and blocking pressure, so that if it needs to release pressure, it can't, because then bomb. And outside you can see here's been dripping out of that pipe. After that, the next thing you should do is also, it's a flushing thing, is there's usually gonna be a drain somewhere near the bottom. You'll see it has like a little fitting for a hose. And that's just essentially the bottom of the tank. Everything, if you get sediment or anything, it's gonna settle at the bottom here. It's good to flush that out every year or so as well. So let me go grab a hose. I got my hose connected, and then in this situation, this is just a giant nozzle. I'm gonna go ahead and just open this a little bit. It's gonna turn my hose with it, but that's fine. I don't really like it, but you can start to hear water coming out. You wanna be careful because it's gonna be hot water straight out of your hot water heater. Open it up a decent amount just so you can get water flowing. There we go. And then you only need to run it for a couple seconds just to flush out whatever sediment's at the bottom there, and then you can go ahead and close it back up. Same way, just being careful. Make sure you close it tight, and then you're all done. So that'll have flushed anything that was settled at the bottom of the tank out of the hose, and you should be good for another year or so.